like work. I just feel stuck in a madness. Traffic, tragic. Beautifully, I just want to make myself know. It's okay to make some mistakes. Giving myself the love that I need. I don't waste my time.
Disconnect that probably so that I can use this for.
Well, you can set this
Way
one.
to start to loving me. I know, I know, I know, I know.
Yo, I'm doing a show in 30 seconds, y'all. I'll be ready in just a minute.
Take your time.
The most popular person in New Jersey.
Right, take your time.
One more time, y'all. I just want to check my car real fast or something. And then I'll be ready. I forget to take it.
Oh, dog, dog. Oh, dog.
Oh, Ed's banned
He's
again.
banned again. Get out. For real? That's what it said?
Yeah.
Facebook? How you get banned? Shit.
I guess, wait, I could go from
I'm gonna
his.
play something, but I don't want people to really listen. You know, it's one of those songs. It just needs to play in the background.
Debbie, I don't know what I did with it. I know I walked in here with 2 fucking light bulbs. Then I can't find it. With those.
Oh yeah, you did.
I had 2 square light bulbs.
Little ones and the big long ones.
But I don't know where they're at. And I ran out to the store to get these because this light was out.
It's not definitely not in here.
It's around here somewhere. I walked in with them.
But it's that way. You had it outside.
Yup. I have them. I know I have them. That's what I was saying. I know I fucking have them.
Yeah, you had it outside.
I probably sat them down and somebody thought they were just having like that shit happens all the time. I said, yeah, see you later. Y'all swap numbers, right? You hold that for a second. Because it's like, I'll find it, but I'm getting ready to do this now. But I had them. When I walked in, I had them. I had a short round one and a fat one. No, they're not too bad. I had them in my hand. Yeah. She fixed?
No.
No. I'm so mad.
I'm about to show you.
She just fixed my dog.
No, she
Female.
didn't.
It's a touchy topic, so I'm not even gonna say it.
This is my dog.
Sorry.
This is my dog.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. She does look like that. Same coloring. Huh. How old is she?
She's gonna have.
Just get everything.
Yeah. She'll be 3 in December. I mean, January 1st.
We never got an iPhone.
No, my bad. I couldn't find one. And there's one here because I had this. My black one's around here somewhere.
Vanessa, it's just me.
She got black miles over there. Like a filter tip.
You only smoke weed on the show. Only weed in here.
Only?
Well, weed over there, non-weed.
You gotta go outside and smoke a mile or something.
No, but they might have wraps though. You just want to wrap.
You got rappers, so you
specific
go and smoke
blunts.
during the show. You gonna do all that? Just, you know,
Nah, I put my weed in the car when I got in the car. So I don't have any.
Let's do it. Chill out. You good. You getting treated the world be treating me. You gonna hit you off. Don't worry about it. Just give a good interview and promote your music. Let them know what you got.
Yeah, but yo, why is it out?
And it's gonna be an easy conversation. It's gonna be an easy conversation. Just have a good time.
I need to do something with my plant. I mean, you guys- I'm
You
waiting
can't
for
find no
him-
place for it.
I'm waiting for him to get me a bowl.
Mm.
And I wanna take it home, but I really don't wanna take it home. But it's gonna die.
I mean, but it's gonna die if you don't take it
It
home.
doesn't have any sunlight. You would think that like,
You should take it home, bring it back to life, and then bring it back.
I don't know about taking that ride with him, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want the police to get it. And my friend here. But all somebody gotta do is put him out in the thing and then he gets touchdown.
Facts.
I don't wanna leave him out for somebody to steal him.
Yes. You gotta go early and go late. That's why I gotta do things today. I used you, but any other day, yeah. I'm just saying, go early, do do late. That's how I get stuff. Every day, this place takes up my whole day, and then I do things at night, I do things early in the morning.
That was the plant? She threw it away?
No.
Oh, my God.
All right. I'm sorry, young lady.
What she did is there's plenty more.
Oh, I have to pay for this.
She's gonna get it out of there and take it home.
All right. I'm sorry. You're doing
It's so fine.
Yes.
It is. It really is.
How much time is on there? How much? My phone has a bunch of it's half charge, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then on top of that,
No.
I got one of these
It's
cases in the
a
red.
quarter charge.
All right, look, what does it do now? Oh man, even that case is not charged.
Oh wait, yeah, it's charging now. Good shit.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Perfect.
Hi, dog. What's the dog's name?
Marley. Marley, come here, man. Come here. Come here.
All right,
Come on.
We're ready.
we're rocking.
All right. How are we gonna do this?
You ready for us to go live on some of these?
I'm ready.
All right.
I just need a lighter. At some point we can talk shit. You got a lighter? And there we go live.
Sorry for stepping over you. What? Oh. No, you're not going on Facebook today. You're blocked.
Oh.
got another page.
You have a secret page?
They had a
That's what it said.
We might just have to
It don't matter.
cut our losses with that.
when somebody wants to come in, go have them open the door, keep the door closed, keep that gate closed, and the dog will stay over there. Alright, thanks.
Hey, do you know you're blocked on Facebook for a day?
Oh, yeah, I fucking saw that.
You got another page
I'm on
though.
Instagram.
For 13
That's fine.
hours.
We'll be on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what it's from? Posting a reefer route.
Oh, what?
Yes. Somebody must have complained.
It takes so long for you to get to the actual weed part too.
Yeah,
Like it's so much raffle part.
right.
Yeah.
Some dickhead. Alright. But I knew that before when I did it. If I do it live, they block it. If I do it on YouTube and then post it on, they don't. Alright, so we ready?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, y'all. Here we are once again. Monday night. Get on the Cannabis podcast. You know, and to people who don't know, get on the Cannabis, meaning there's cannabis business that's going on all over the place, all over the country. Everything is changing. And I'm saying get on the Cannabis. I'm invoking Rosa Parks too. Like Rosa Parks refused to get off the bus.
Yes.
She refused to get to the back of the bus.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm using this podcast to talk about it too. I ain't getting off of this cannabis. I'm not getting off this marijuana business. And I ain't getting to the back. I am up front and doing it. So anyway, but here I am in Trenton, New Jersey at NJ Weedman's Joint. We got 8 ounces and chicken wings here. And while I'm at it, I interview guests, local guests, lately the hip hop community. And today we have a guest. A local. All right. Here, you introduce yourself. Let's introduce yourself. Go for it.
Well, my name is Rose Malloy. I smoke a lot of weed. I definitely write. It's definitely a good coping mechanism. So I definitely have music out, working on a lot of things. And that's it.
Any upcoming projects?
EP, working on an EP.
When was your last project?
Years ago, honestly. I'm just fresh back out.
Okay. First, whoa. Why'd you slow down for a minute?
You
Being
know.
nosy, you don't have to
Yeah,
answer if you don't
sometimes
really want to.
life.
It's life, okay. I get you. All right, so I don't know. We're gonna have to hear some at some point. We're gonna smoke some at some point. How long you been doing music?
Man, I started singing like way back in church, like when I was like 2.
Oh wait,
And I
wait.
started-
Oh, back up.
Yeah, way back.
Back up.
Way back.
I
like,
thought all church singers went into R&B.
I mean,
You're hip hop.
nah, I'm kind of like
You're profile.
in the middle.
You're in the middle.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
I'm
we're gonna
unisex
hear
with
you in a
music.
minute.
You feel me? Ain't no genre of music.
Okay, we're gonna hear it.
You know,
We're gonna hear
it is what it is.
it. So you was on a church choir,
Mhm.
band or something in school.
Mhm.
We've all been about music for years.
Mhm.
All right, that'll work. All right, so and you're from Trenton.
Mhm.
All right, that'll work. Let me ask you.
Yes.
When you smoke, you already said you smoke. You do blunts, joints, bongs. Where you
It
smoke?
depends on who I'm with.
Where you would? All right, well, you're the weed man. You
If
see
I'm-
this
if
big
I-
ass
if
giant
I'm with-
bong?
If I'm with the
Look.
bong smokers, I'm gonna smoke around.
Wait a minute. Don't listen.
If I'm with
listen,
the if
listen.
I'm
You
with
see
the
this-
blunt
you see
Dutch
this big
smokers,
ass-
I'm smoking.
You see this big ass bong right here? You see this big bong right here?
Oh God,
Can
that
you
looks
handle
like
that?
hell no. But I would love to see you do so.
No, I'm not doing it
I was
today.
about to say that looks like definitely cutthroat. dude.
I've done it a couple episodes ago. Somebody did that rip, and I didn't expect them to do it, and they did it, and they was fine. They did it better than me, to be honest with you. I was like, ooh,
Nah, I couldn't even make it do like a quarter of that.
don't worry though. I got a split for you.
Da, 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 da.
Moon Rock split.
Ooh.
It's fully loaded though. It's got keef on the outside, little hash on the inside, little those little tiny nuggets you see in there.
It smells very
moon
like
rocks.
natural.
Oh, no,
Like,
these are good. These are good. And for those of y'all watching, yes, we sell them here. Moon rock spliffs. So come on down. I think they're $30. No, it might be $40.
these are.
Chivalry isn't dead. For those of y'all just listening, we just lit up 2 spliffs.
Definitely some moon rock, damn serious.
These are very tasty too. That's why I like it. This particular one, I think, what I got? I got a sour diesel. I didn't see the flavor on that one.
This right here is banana clear.
Wait a minute. No, this ain't a moon rock. This ain't a sour diesel. That's what this is. It's another banana. We got the same one. I thought I was actually trying to grab a green one. The green ones usually are.
That one's good.
Sour diesel.
This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
This is nice.
Okay. Oh, turn right on. That's
No, I mean, are you doing it?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So I have this single out. It's on all platforms, anywhere right now. World.
How do they find you though? Say your name.
Okay, so let me tell you. So on Instagram, you know how us artists, we always find another reason to change our name. Well, I woke up one day and I was like, "Ooh, Amberella." So my real name is Amber, you know, but I was going by Roses Malloy, which is the artist name that people could find everywhere.
Roses Malloy.
Yeah. The reason why I picked that is I don't even know why the last name, but I love roses. But it was just like, you know, whatever. It flowed.
So my listeners right now are Googling Roses Malloy.
How do you spell that?
For music, yes. For Instagram, Amberella. Anything else, Roses Malloy. ROSES Malloy, MALOY.
All right, thank you.
Alright, where's the wildest place you smoke weed at?
Wildest place.
Or where you shouldn't have been?
Where I shouldn't have been.
I mean, like
Okay.
the church choir or something? Like, I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me think about that.
In the baptism pool?
The wildest place I've ever been was inside of my my major shop's bathroom. So when I say that, it's like in high school I had a major. I was in that shop and I smoked inside that, which was very risky.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had to go. I had to do it. It was 420, and I was at school.
Oh, okay. Where was this? What school?
BCIT West Tech.
Okay, where's that at? Oh, down in Burlington.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have to listen to some of your music now.
All right. So you're gonna have
All right,
this.
you got it ready? Now you wrote this.
I write all my songs.
You wrote all your songs.
Yeah, I write all of them.
Where's the music come from?
Inside my
You got
heart.
it. No, so who did the music? So you got a
Okay,
specific
so
DJ or-
I buy
Producer?
beats. Yeah, I buy them randomly.
Okay.
That's fine. Well, here I am, I'm here with my chest pumped, no fear. I have come through the struggle, the jungle, and I'm hungry. I'ma eat like a motherfucking beast at a feast. Who would have thought that it would come to this? Always good, I was meant for this. Represent my hood from the east coast to the west. Sis. Never been a hater. Say bye to all the haters. Y'all hating made me strong. Y'all never thought I'd make it. Level up, level up, level up. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Oh, level up, level up, for nothing, nigga, I made it. Leveled up, I just leveled up. Leveled up, I just leveled up. And I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna level up, I just leveled up. Leveled up, I just leveled up. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it. Level up, level up, level up. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Oh, level up, level up, level up. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Oh, level up, level up, level up. Hey, level up, level up, level up.
All right, that'll work. That'll work. Now,
Well,
is that from your new one?
yeah,
or is that from the old?
this is one of my newest ones. Like my old ones, I probably sound like a little kid. But I can play one for you. But I probably sound like a little kid.
I'm down on the latest project. That sounded good to me.
Yeah.
That sounded good to me. You got another one from your latest project?
I mean, I have covers that I did, and like people said like I should put it on there. But I'll play it.
Go for it. Let our audience hear. Cover of who? Who you
Nicki
cover?
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Okay. That takes a lot.
Mhm. Oh man.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Pray on me.
Nicki, I go to your lane. I'm the best in the school, best in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. You was in New York, I was supposed to be Yankee. I was fucking with Bass, I was bitching with Frankie. Bitches so cranky, give him a hanky. Mommy, I'm cold, give me a blanket. I am just tight, I think I did a fun zone. Keep it slow, I can buy it by the bundle. These up where they grumble. Don't be acting like a clown, I'm so crumble. Cause I'm a stealer, special like a dealer. All the dope boys don't feel her. No so sick, I need a healer. Fuck his right back, concealer. I be counting keys in the back of phone. Gorillas, I'm a big deal. That's why I get more flex than a pigtail. But some Nancy getting them munchies. Think I have a rock bitch for my entree. Niggas spit bitch, shine my shoes. You know I keep a bad bitch, let me shine your boots. I'm the only thing hopping like a kangaroo. Me the only thing popping like a kangaroo. Let's say you should buy the 16, cause I write it good. And 808 wolf wolf, cause I write it good. Bitches can't funny man, cause I write it good. I'm the one never right. If you see it, itty bitty kitty in the pocket, get that bitch and put it in the car, tell the party. I don't fuck a pig like assalamu alaikum. I put him in the field, I don't listen to my business. If you see it, itty bitty kitty in the pocket, get that bitch and put it in the car, tell the party. I don't fuck a pig like assalamu alaikum. I put him in the field, I don't listen to my business. If you see it, itty bitty kitty in the pocket, get that bitch and put it in the car, tell the party. I don't fuck a pig like assalamu alaikum. I put him in the field, I don't listen to my business. This is how I feel. I'm in need of love. This was gotta be. So right, so right. This is how I feel. I'm in need of love. So let's live about it.
That'll work. That'll work. Yeah.
I was stuck, man.
It's all good. It's all good. So, well, just did a cover of Nicki, so maybe I should ask you this first. Who's your inspiration? Like who you when you look at these artists that made it, like who do you
I feel like
emulate, I guess was the word.
like my biggest artists are like old school. Like I wouldn't emulate anybody from now.
No. So who from the past?
Man. All of them. Like I couldn't just give you just one. Because they all made an impact. Anybody that's made it from back in that time was some sort of impact because they made it that far. Like regardless, like whether or not
so like a 90s musician or like
no
from
far
the 60s, some Motown,
yeah, you getting
Diana
there.
Ross,
Yeah, but even a little further back, those are my biggest inspirations. Because that was
Holiday.
even harder. Yes, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Now, did you ever read what she went through with her? She actually became addicted to heroin too.
Mm-hmm.
But Harry Anslinger, who was in charge of I can't remember what it was called. It turned into the DEA. It wasn't the narcotics agency. Something in the
Anslinger.
Yes. Anslinger was his name. Harry Anslinger. At one point, Billie Holiday, who was actually in the hospital going through withdrawal, he came in the hospital. He did with a couple agents and handcuffed her to a bed and
while she's
made
dying.
national news just to like say that this person does drugs. Like
it's terrible.
Yeah, it was, man.
It's
Things
terrible.
was backwards, man.
Such a artistic woman. First of all, to have gone through what she's been through and still been able, you know, regardless, everybody has a vice. You know?
She came back to America. That was probably her biggest mistake. When I read up on her when she went to France, she did very well. Probably wish she picked up her heroin habit also, but she did very well over there. And then she came back here. She had her problems. But yeah, she's a good one to listen to. Some of her songs, you know what? I haven't sat back and just listened to all of her songs, but I listened to a few of them. I listened to a lot. I always heard her name. You know, was it Low Hanging Fruit? You ever hear that one? Low Swinging Fruit was really a political song. Strange Fruit.
I'm looking at him like, what is he
I
saying?
had it wrong.
I was like, oh my god, my eyebrows was like, okay, he gonna get it. Like,
no, my bad. But yeah, that was about lynchings. You know,
yes,
it was about lynchings,
and it was literally talking about like how like the blood from that and what happened to a body after it was done, because they're not gonna allow you to unhang whomever. She talked about a lynching that happened and you had to watch it go down. Like, you could not go and get your dead whomever. No, their blood and their sweat and their tears are going to their flesh is going to rot in the sun. The breeze, when she says the breeze.
It was imagine, it was just less than 100 years ago people did that to each other.
It's not, they still doing it.
Well, it's a little different. You don't really have lynchings like that. Nobody throws rope on you and has the whole crowd out there having a picnic, while they lynch somebody. They don't do that.
Right.
It happens in court. It happens through the legal system. It's still legal lynchings. I call it legal. You know, I wrote a book. My book is called Legal Lynchings.
Well, I need to buy it.
It's really only online. I never published it. I published it, but I didn't publish it. It's a Kindle.
So
If you
can
went,
publish it.
this is to my audience too. If you went to Amazon, you typed in "my legal lynching." It's about my case right here in Trenton, about the prosecutor's office trying to lynch me in court. It didn't succeed. I was one of the ones that shook that shit off and kept on moving.
Facts.
Here I am, last man standing now.
Facts.
But they tried. They tried. I ended up doing 447 days in jail on a fake trumped up charge. But really what they were trying to do was shut me up about inclusion of minorities in this new age of cannabis legalization. I don't like to use the word cannabis, so I kind of say it in quotes. You know,
Facts.
it's
Not just
marijuana.
saying
I went to prison for marijuana. Obviously, I use the word weed more. I mean, I am a weed man. I'm not a cannabis man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm a weed man. But I don't like using the word cannabis, even though I know the history. I know marijuana was called cannabis for hundreds of years before Harry Engler again basically presented the Spanish word for it, marijuana with an H. He presented that word for the same substance and used it against Congress and people who were scared of minorities to make it like there was this new drug that the brown people were using. If you don't stop it now, it's going to spread to your little girl. You know, the whole reefer madness shit. So for 70, 80 years, people went to jail for marijuana. Now, it's become Caucasian acceptable, and let's change the word back to cannabis.
Yes.
And it kind of rubs me wrong. Like, I don't know, it just rubs me wrong. And sometimes I can't even explain it, but wait a minute, I went to jail, it's called marijuana. It's the same substance, by the way. I went to jail, I went to prison because it was marijuana. For the last 70 years, people have had their lives ruined because it was marijuana. And now the powers that be are getting involved. The powers that be are seeing that it was all a big ass lie. And they're taking over. But they don't want to use the word marijuana.
So can I ask you a question?
And it just irks me.
So how do we like get forward? Like how does a business like this like expand even bigger without that being a problem? Even though weed is legal, how things are gonna be.
Well, that's part of what it is right here. It's a protest. I started out protesting a couple of years ago because I was watching what was happening. I've always been active as far as weed legalization and politics anyway. I was watching what was happening, and it was turning into, how should I say it? We were going to prison in record numbers, and rich white guys were coming in, and it was becoming acceptable for them to sell it. Even here in New Jersey, medical marijuana really turned into corporations selling marijuana and restricting everybody else and calling it medical. Now we have so-called recreational legalization, but it's really not. It's corporation legalization. Like, they get to grow it, they get to sell it, and you can just buy it from them. And even then, you restrict it to 6 ounces so that you don't resell. That's what they're trying to stop it from doing, resell. But no, as I was seeing all this coming, I was like, oh no. I started using this hashtag NJ can't get 12, and so sell weed like a white. And I say sell weed like a white as a protest, as I sell weed. It's like, this is civil disobedience to me. Just like 50 years ago, people sat on the bus, sat in the front of us, same thing. I'm selling weed because they're making it like it's only for these big rich guys. And sometimes I say big rich guys, sometimes I say white guys. But it's clearly what's going on is the politicians, our politicians, who are mostly white, are writing the laws for these big white guys and their corporations. And people like me who went to prison for it, people in every single community I've gone to in New Jersey, actually really nationwide, there's always a local community that has a local neighbor, somebody who sells weed. There's a weed man in every single community.
Yes.
And multiple. There's weed women too. So there's weed women.
Yeah.
I'm just a little vain. Yo, you know
Yes.
what? I was in a song. These dudes did a song called The
Hey,
Individuals.
big guy, what's up?
It's called The Individuals, right? Out of Chicago. And in the song, I remember my lines right now. Wait to think back. I said, not only am I suave, debonair, cute, and handsome, I'm also vain. I claim the entire state of New Jersey. Something like that, I said.
Hey.
As part of their rap, right in the middle of their rap. And I don't know, I gotta look them up. The Individuals, that was their name. They were out of Chicago. Rap group, sang about weed. And they had me on their record at some point. But the point being, really
This
was,
is great.
yeah, you're getting big. Oh, your eyes. Oh, look at her eyes. She got Chinese eyes. You get Chinese eyes when you get high. Yo, is that racist? That's racist?
I mean, is that?
I don't know. Everything is
Oh
damn
my
days. But anyway, her eyes just
We
got
gonna
squinty
scratch it.
and red.
And my eyes never turn red,
Oh
bro.
no, your eyes are red and
Are
squinty.
they?
Yep, 15 minutes ago your eyes didn't look like that.
Oh my God. I'm high. Shout out to the weed man. Y'all better come through, get that food.
Yep, 8 ounces of chicken wings. You heard
I'll add it.
You buy an 8, buy an ounce. You step into the kitchen, buy some chicken wings.
And what is this again?
Moon
Because
Rock.
this was popping. This is Moon Rock Banana Clear Heat.
It's a pre-rolled joint with some a spliff with some Moon Rock chips all through it.
Really good. Definitely hit that up.
Well, at some point in every show, usually I take my guests and we go over to my weed counter where I sell my guests some weed. Because again, this show is called Get Off the Cannabis. And I'm selling weed black and white. So that's part of the show. My guests come over to my counter where I sell weed and I sell you some weed.
Alright.
So, or I comp it to you, whatever. I
Okay.
distribute it. That's the point. And I'm
Okay.
distributing it. This is all part of my protest. So I want you to tell people that at some point, like, yep, I participated in Weed Man's protest. I bought weed from him.
Okay.
And why he was acting like he was white. And again, I don't think that's racist. I think I'm using race to point out the racism. That's what I think I'm doing. I'm giving the finger
I
to the
just don't feel
system.
like ashing on the floor anymore.
Listen, you know what? It's my fault for not having an ashtray there. Look at it this way. It's my fault. There you go. Ashtray. Or you just put it out.
Hide that shit over here.
You done smoking? There you go.
Shit.
Here you go. Keep the jar. If you baked and you want to put that out, put it out. But you don't even have to put it out like that. Just drop it in, put the lid on. It'll go out. It's better that way too. It doesn't crystallize when you do that. No shit. It makes it harder to relight. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we're at that part to show y'all where I sell weed. So here we go. Boom. All right. So we to roses, my lord. Let me carry one.
I can take this one, yeah. Just if you take that.
We're walking through the sanctuary, y'all. That there is the stash spot. In case nobody's been here, if you ever came here, this is the little convenience store we got. It's called the stash spot. It's closed right now.
Maggie.
Yeah, it's a little cute thing. That's Debbie's thing. All right.
Thanks.
Let me hop in there, bro.
It's a hybrid. I don't know what it is. Exactly. This or that.
We are live. Yeah, it's the end of the show.
Biggest girl.
You said call?
Yep.
Something happened?
This was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. So here we are. This is my counter. This is where it goes down.
Yeah, would you be able to,
This is where it goes down.
Yeah, I bought which one did I buy?
shit. Was it AK-47?
Yeah, I bought
I be
one
selling
of
too
them.
much weed.
I bought
here.
one of them
Never
for
know I'm
like
selling it
60.
too.
It was something for the 60. I
Okay.
bought it already.
You already bought it? All right.
Yeah.
Well, then this one's gonna get distributed by me for free.
Gracias.
There we go. Since you already bought one. Hey, do you do mushrooms? I do mushrooms too.
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
All right. Well, listen. Weed man's also a mushroom.
Oh man.
There you go. Give us some mushrooms. Grab an eighth for some mushrooms. And grab 2 eighths of some weed. And like I said, I distribute it to you. I was selling weed like a light.
Dang, y'all, which one should I look to? These are so many good flavors.
I can pick it for you real quick.
Yes, please do.
I'm going with the gelato and the mimosa.
Mimosa.
You put it in the bag.
Thank you.
Go ahead and you give a shout out to the camera.
Shout out.
To say what you want. Got the free weed. And on top of that, say your
Shout
name where
out to
people
the
can find you.
New Jersey Weed Man's Joint. Out here in Trenton, New Jersey. Facts. Look at this. Yes.
And your name.
Thank you.
And your name. Where they
My
find
name
you.
is Roses. Find me on Instagram. Right now, my name is Umbrella_D. On all social other platforms, meaning like musical, find me at Roses Malloy. Song is called Level Up. Single.
There we go. Roses Malloy.
Thank you, man.
Did get on the cannabis. We're out of here. All right. Peace. All right. Here we go. I sold you some weed. Gave it to you.